You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. When the world never seems to be living up to your dreams, and suddenly you're finding out the facts of life are all about you.
Hola mis esperanzados, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo La Esperanza 243. Hello my hopefuls, how are you? My name is The Esperanza 243. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my vlog. Finally, jeez, I haven't done a vlog in what feels like months. Probably all year. I just wanted to do this because, like I said, I haven't done this in a long time and I actually need to give you guys a long update. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I do know it's going to take quite a while to explain, because I know I explained it in last week's book reading video, but this week I actually do need to do like a separate video so that I can inform you guys of what's going on. So, August 25th, next Friday, I am going to be gone. I'm not going to be back until September 5th, which is also no, that's not a Friday, that's a Wednesday. So, I'll be gone technically 1 week. Well, 2 weeks. I don't know if I'm going to have enough energy for that week when I get back. But I am super looking forward to this because, one, there's multiple places I'm going to be going during my vacation. Yes, it's a vacation. I am not only going to Connecticut to visit my sister, because one of my sisters moved to Connecticut for a 13-week job. She's a traveling nurse, I should say, and she chose to live in Connecticut. One of the things for there's a website that she let me check out so that I could see places that she could go in the country, and it was just really cool because, like, there are so many job positions just for a nurse, and I didn't realize how popular it was. Well, I mean, strike that. I mean, I know a nurse position is popular, and I know a nurse position is highly recommended, highly popular, and I didn't realize how much of a shortage we are on nurses until I saw this website. Because, oh my gosh, guys, there were so many positions opened all over the country. It's really nice that she chose Connecticut, because not only does she get to share this opportunity with us, her family, who gets to visit her, but she also gets to share it with her husband and her cute, adorable baby daughter. And yes, Sophia, she is turning 1 on November 20th. She's pretty young. Oh my gosh, sweet, beautiful Chabababa. Sorry, I shouldn't call her. I shouldn't call Sophia Chabababa, but seriously, she is so freaking chubby. It's cute. And she finally started crawling. She got to crawl last week. Ah, awesome. And my other niece, she is adorable as well. To be honest, I think I prefer Sophia than Violet May. But I think that's because Sophia has like a different skin color than all of us. Oh man. And what's funny is that no, I'm not gonna bring that up. No. I am talking too much about my family anyways. After me and my mom go to Connecticut, we are going to Rochester, New York for a visit to a different part of the family. My mom's side of the family, I should say. And then after that, we're heading back to Missouri, but we're not going to be heading home. We're going to be going to St. Louis. That's because my mom has a business meeting with someone who happens to be a family friend. And I actually know her, and I haven't seen her in years. And I am super excited because she's been living in Romania for her Christian missionary mission, which is awesome because she's been, I think it's called Stepping Stone Mission. I can't quite remember, but I could be wrong. I did go to Wendy's for lunch a little over a month ago, I think it was, and The manager that I once had is now gone. The general manager is someone else entirely. I don't remember her name, and I do know that it's someone that I have not met before. The assistant manager to the general manager is actually someone I do know. She's really super nice. I'm actually not surprised that she got assistant manager, and I actually do hope that she ends up becoming general manager, because she knows when to joke. She does. But she knows how to be serious more often than the other general manager that I worked with. And what's super, super cool is that the district manager changed. The district manager now is the guy who hired me into the job at Wendy's, which is super awesome, but at the same time frightening. Because I do know for a fact that he does not go to a location without a reason. He's a manager in Wendy's that goes to certain locations and makes sure that the teamwork is still there and all that jazz. He's the fixer. He's the manager fixer guy. Yikes. I am actually not surprised that he ended up being the district manager there, because the teamwork and coordination in that location just lost. It was lost like long before I stopped working there. The fact that it just dissipated on the day where I put in my 2-week notice, I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. Bye. So anyways, that is not what I did not mean to bring that up, but it did. I did. Anyways, that's what's happening with the vacation. Today, wait, no, not today. This past Wednesday, I applied for a position. I mean, in all honesty, I'm recording this the day of I'm applying. Let me tell you the process before I tell you what the position is. My brain is seriously just ticking overload on that right now. What I have to do is get 2 recommendation letters. I have to update my resume to this particular position, and I have to do a 60-second video, which is already done. I finished that, and it's not technically beautiful, but I did do at least a decent job where I might actually get the position. And I already filled the application, so that's good. And I think that might be it. So I'm actually really excited because, like, even though I did everything last minute, because originally my other sister, my oldest sister, she was supposed to help me with the resume, and because she is so forgetful, like, I don't mind that she's forgetful. It's because of the brain injury that she has. But the fact that she hasn't done squat for me. Like, I've asked her multiple times to please check my resume. I need help. I don't know when I'm supposed to be adding to this or changing to it. She didn't even check her email, because I sent it to her last week. She didn't even check her email until, like, yesterday. And I haven't heard a single word from her. So I'm just going to have to do my best and do it myself. Like, I really do try to be independent and do things on my own. And it just seems like almost every time I try to ask for help, even if it is last minute, I get disappointed. And I end up having to do it myself anyways. I mean, I don't mind doing things by myself, but when I ask for help, I expect a reaction. I expect an answer. It's just really disappointing. And the fact that this happened with my oldest sister is even more disappointing. I can't believe I'm bringing this up, but it's brought up. Anyways, the 2 letters of recommendation, I actually asked someone from my group home. I was going to ask her last week, but I had to ask the person who I'm giving this application to. I had to ask him if it could be anyone in Special Olympics or if it had to be someone from outside. And he said I could choose either one. I didn't get that response though until Monday. So, like, that, when I got that, like, I immediately called my group home, asked this person to do a recommendation letter, and she said she had to ask her supervisor, which I completely understand. It took her 2 business days. Like, I didn't get a response until Wednesday morning. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she's like, okay, so I can do this for you. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I need this before 5 p.m. today. And she's like, oh, well, I'll go ahead and work on this. Do you know how to open a secured email? And I'm like, yeah. Because, like, I've been with this group home since I was a child, really. Anyways, the second person, I actually chose someone from the local television channel. Because basically, that local television channel is basically our main location to do tapings for the Special Olympics Missouri TV show. Yo yeah. Because, like, when I first found out about this position that I'm applying for, I was like, oh. And when I found out about recommendation letters, I'm like, oh, I can so ask this dude. Yeah. And so it took me at least 3 business days to get a response from him. But he actually has the letter ready for me, and he's going to be sending it to me today. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, so now let me talk about the position. Because seriously, I am super hyped about this. So the position I'm applying for is Public Relations Assistant. I'd be doing everything that involves social media. I'd be helping out with video editing, interviews, all kinds of stuff. I'd be doing this in Seattle next year. This is for the USA Games 2018. I'd be going to Seattle, Washington. I am so hyped. I seriously hope that I will have enough spare time in Washington to check out the headquarters of Her Interactive. Oh my gosh! I am super psyched. I am super psyched. Well, I mean, what? Technically, it's not Her Interactive that I'm super psyched about. It's the fact that I'd be going to the USA Games without having to compete. Getting this position would mean the world to me. Because this is like one step closer to making both YouTube channels better. This is going to make my editing skills for both video and everything else. Honestly, I am super psyched, guys. It is unbelievable. Alright, well, I think that's everything. Next week's video, I do believe... I actually don't know what to do for next week's video. And in all honesty, I kind of want to skip it. Only because I promised my gaming channel that I would double the footage. And by doubling the footage, it's going to be doubling the amount of video time. Meaning the Sunday video will be an hour long. The Nancy Drew videos, the Nancy Drew days, they're going to be an hour long each. Because I upload Nancy Drew videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Each of those videos are going to be 1 hour long. Wednesday is supposed to be the full episode of Life is Strange. I'm going to try to record the entire episode of episode 5. It's going to be super difficult considering I think it might be 4 hours long. I guess the only way to find out is to record. Because I don't know how long it normally is. I think I need to look it up. Because I remember looking it up one time for episode 2. But I didn't look at the hours for the other episodes. I think that's going to be it, guys. I am seriously wiped out and my voice is already getting scratched. My throat is getting scratched, sorry. Oh, there is one thing I want to show you guys. Because I managed to do this yesterday. I knew I would need some relaxing time throughout this next week. Because I know how stressful it's going to be. Especially with me doing double footage for my gaming channel. So, let me show you something. Check it, check it, check it, check it. So there's the pillow and the sleeping bag. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And then there's this makeshift tent. Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, ba. I'd show you under it, but yeah, I don't mean to show you guys my apartment, but I don't know how else to show you guys this awesome tent. Well, technically it's not awesome because there's some serious flaws to it. Because seriously, that pole is... It's fallen over twice already. Anyways, guys, I gotta get going. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, go ahead and hit that like button down below. That's going to be right here as well as that subscribe button. If it's red, that means you're not subscribed. What the heck, guys? And don't forget to hit that bell icon right next to it, because that'll notify you of all the uploads that I do, which are on Fridays, 5 or 5:30 p.m. and if not, Saturdays, 5 or 5:30 p.m. Well, really anytime on Saturday, because if I'm late on Friday, who knows what time it'll be on Saturday. So, I love you all. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am the Esperanza 243. Signing out. Going to Seattle for USA Games would be a huge honor, and to be a part of Team Missouri is just as much an honor. I'd be able to put in my efforts for Special Olympics in a way I've been dreaming most of my life, especially since I joined Special Olympics, and that was in 2007, I believe. I've had 2 YouTube channels to maintain for the past few years. My main channel I've actually had for well over 8 years. In fact, and I've also been a part of the Special Olympics Missouri TV show. I've done interviews on that show. I've also done some editing. I've even helped out with directing and even setting the scenes. To be an assistant, it would just make my dreams go even further, and it would help sharpen my skills on all of that, including helping out with Brandon and whoever else is on Team Missouri for public relations. It would be just such an honor, and I am just so excited to even be a part of that team. I hope you pick me.